Boston is most well known for its traditional federal style and uber modern architecture with all the condos that are going up. But right now, I'm on Acorn, one of Boston's oldest streets. I love how they've kept the integrity with the cobblestone and gas lights. But now, let's focus on interior design as we head over to Beacon Hill. I'm here with Boston interior designer Duncan Hughes in what I like to refer to as an Art Deco dream. Duncan, this place is phenomenal.
Thank you, thank you. I had a lot of fun putting it together and I had some fun clients to work with.
Yeah.
We really had a very Art Deco feeling in the space, and it's inspired by the building across the street, which is a 1930s Deco building.
Beautiful. I mean, I see that you kind of carried that motif into the smallest of details here, right into the millwork.
Yes, we have a very large piece over here, and we picked up a lot of the elements of the building outside, bringing the outside in.
Yeah, and there's a fridge in there somewhere?
Yeah, we have a fridge in there, the TV, it's got everything you need. You don't have to walk the 6 feet to the kitchen to get your beer.
A true entertainer's dream. And speaking of entertaining, talk to me about this wall over here.
Well, a small apartment, we got to get as much space as possible. So we dug into the wall to create a space for this built-in bar. You make your drink on top here, put it back in when you're done with it.
Fantastic. I mean, really great use of the space. And I walked in, the first thing that I was drawn to were these panels here. Tell me where they came from, what's the history? This is one of the focal points. The 1933 Chicago World's Fair, these were on the Architectural Pavilion, and I was thrilled to have found them, and we put them in a place of honor here, guarding the bar. Fantastic. And, you know, I walked in, and the outside of the building, there's a lot of curvatures. When you walked into the building, there is a lot of architectural curves, and I see that you carried that throughout the placement of the furniture and the furniture that you yourself designed. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Curvature is a great selling point in the space, but it's very challenging sometimes when you're putting the furniture in. So we embraced it. We have some curved furniture, and we have a piece over here that I designed that's actually floating on a piece of lucite plinth, so it all feels more open and airy.
What a great idea. And finally, talk to me about the floors, because when I walked in, I noticed that the floors were on an angle, and the reason that you did that was because?
Well, we wanted to lead you into the focal point, which is really the back curved wall, but also we really wanted to make the space feel bigger, so angling it opened it all up.
Smart man. The circular motif in the architectural detail that we saw in a lot of the space, you did carry through in the kitchen in the peninsula.
I did. We brought in curves as much as possible.
Which was smart, and I noticed that you also did this great kind of archway here.
I became obsessed with this photograph that I saw from the 1930s when I was researching Deco, and it was this shot underneath a bridge of a cityscape. So I'm like, okay, let's make this look like the underside of a bridge with small tiles, get this to look like the streetlights, and we did this kind of abstract cityscape with tile.
It is absolutely spectacular. The color that you chose in the kitchen is something that you wouldn't normally see in a kitchen, and I love it.
Thank you. It's Benjamin Moore mink, actually. And we also did some copper here to, again, be more Deco natural materials. We inserted some actual copper.
It's a small detail, but a really important one. It makes a great impact.
Great, thanks.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression, and that definitely holds true to a foyer. Duncan, I am impressed.
Thank you. We had a lot of fun putting this together. We actually did the circle motif on the floor as well with marble and onyx to make a good first impression, as you said.
Oh, it is stunning. And talk to me a little bit about the fabric panels that you've done on the walls.
Yeah, we wanted to try to reduce the echoing in here, so we wanted to do the fabric panels everywhere, but the cost got a little high. So we actually just did them in the center of the panels here, just to have a little bit of the effect.
What a great detail. And there is a little bit of a secret compartment behind you, so it actually double duty, right?
It's a city apartment, so we got to maximize space. So we actually put the coat closet behind one of these panels.
That's so smart. Now, I noticed you have the rosette in the ceiling, but you don't have a chandelier.
The ceiling wasn't quite as high as I would have liked, so we wanted to not bring the ceiling down any lower. We did some dramatic sconces on either side of the entryway to the living room instead.
And they are definitely dramatic. Great job.
Thanks.